Hey yo, hey yo, yo, yo.
Hello,
Hey, Mr. Lee, how's it going? This is Derek.
Derek?
Yeah,
Okay.
we talked a few months back. I think you've been going back and forth with my partner actually about your place over on East 36th Street.
Oh, land for sale.
Yeah. You still interested in selling that there?
Oh, man. Uh, the price I want for you might not like it.
Okay, what's the magic number?
The magic number is three lots in here.
Uh-huh.
100 feet deep, 25 feet wide. And each one, I'd like to get at least $400,000 each for. Like they all up go.
Okay, so just so that I understand correctly, you're looking for 400 each or 400 total?
Go ahead.
I just wanted to make sure I was understanding correctly. Are you asking
Per lot.
400 per lot?
Yeah, per
Okay.
lot.
Gotcha. All
Yeah,
right.
400,000 per lot.
Gotcha. Have you, just out of curiosity as well, have you been having conversations with anybody else about possibly selling it?
Well, yeah, I get quite a few calls and failed. But yeah, I would sell it because I feel that fair price. They don't make land, don't mow it.
That is a
They
fact.
take some dirt, put it somewhere and build something or however. So, that's just the way I look at it. I was sharp out.
Right.
And I've enjoyed, at my age, what I do and how I do it, and it's something I like to do.
Yeah.
But I can find something else to do because I have other projects I could go and do something on that, make my day.
Okay, and the reason I ask, I'm just curious if you've gotten some offers or if people are showing interest at that price that you're asking.
Now, here it is. I'll be honest with
Yeah.
you. From what I think, my find property. Here it's suitable where place is. They start off, I don't know how big property is, like 150,000 for two. Might hit three.
Uh-huh.
But the people that just press something, get out of it, move on. But most of it is what their parents have left it.
Right.
And they don't know what their parents do, what they have, and they don't have that future. They don't, I don't know, it's just the way the young generation think right now.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be my price. And, I told them, I said, well, you find that price where you want to pay. This is what I would like to walk out with.
Right.
Right now, just enjoying mine. If I get that, I would get that out, walk right on out, back to it.
Yeah. Okay, well that makes sense to me, and I'll be honest. At that price, I'm probably not your buyer. I'm taking a look at the area, and I think I've looked at this one before actually, because like I said, you've been going back and forth with my partner a little bit about it. I'm
Right.
seeing, that you do have 3 lots. It'll allow us to build. That's probably going to be the approach that we would take is to build something new there, and that would allow us
Oh
to.
yeah, I didn't think you want the other way. I want to saw it.
Hmm, hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just I want to throw this out there just for my own sake, but if we were to build 3 new homes there, I'm seeing that they're selling anywhere from like 400 to 450,000 brand new. I'm taking a look at one on 39th and one on 32nd. So optimistically, if we were able to sell for 450 each and build 3 of them there, we're looking at like 1.3 million on the back end. And the way that we
Yeah.
look at it, typically we're looking to get the value of the land at about 10 to 15% of what we can sell it for on the back end, because that's going to take into account all of the expenses, the construction costs, the insurance costs, all of that good stuff, and the cost to get the lot to build ready. It'd be one thing if it was just a cleared lot ready to build on, but in this case we would have to
Yeah.
spend some money to get it ready. So
Oh
that
yeah, that's right.
with all that being
Yeah, you
said,
gotta.
we could look to get it taken care of for you, and we can move with speed and take care of all of the extra costs and stuff like that, so that the offer we do make is just a net cash offer. But we would be somewhere in the ballpark of about 200,000 total.
For a lot.
No, total
That what you said?
for all 3.
Okay.
And I know
Yeah.
that that's nowhere near where you're asking, but again, just for
Yeah.
my sake, to throw that out there so that you know where I'm at and how I'm looking at it. And that's why I asked too. I don't know if anybody else has made you offers, but that's where we feel comfortable, where we're confident that we will be able to perform. And I just want you to kind of have that offer there, just in case anything does change on your end.
Yeah. Okay. I'm back.
I'm sorry.
I'm back. I was telling the guys talk about the no dog poop.
You gotta let them know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let me ask. How do you feel about that price there?
Well, I feel that I can take if I want to move, I could lease it and
Mm,
make money off of it, and I would be happy with it.
okay. Yeah. Now you own
And
the.
long,
Go ahead.
partner.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I figure in the long run I'll make that money, more money, and as long as it's property, then I upkeep it and I can still make money out of it.
Yeah. Let me ask. Do you own the property free and clear, or are you still paying a mortgage on it?
I paid for that years ago. I've been here 30 years.
Oh, okay. Okay. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, is carrying a loan something that you've explored? Where we could kind of get you maybe closer to that price that you're asking for, but pay you off over time as opposed to just one lump sum cash payment.
Well, I would like to walk out with that. That way I won't have no more to do with it, and be done. And I can take that. Something else I see that I need to, it would help me with it, something, I can take it and use it.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, well, it started back in the late 70s. I've been a cat buying person all my life. I started out when I was 25 years old. I had my first piece of property, and I was older, but I was in high
Okay, you say you bought your first property when you were in high school?
Yeah, sure
Oh,
did.
very
When
good.
they was across, when they was across the street there, uh, we was good friends. I always talked to him and I always raised a car. I had chicken, and he had some property down the street there. They got a whole lot down the street that they don't go.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I mean, so the way that I hear it is you would prefer to get a cash lump sum payment on this one. That way, when everything is finalized, you can kind of just wipe your hands clean with it and walk away.
Yeah, that would think like me much better than wait something to uh like I said, I've been doing cash practically all my life. The only thing I bought card cash. Wasn't new card, but it was good card. And the only thing I did is still a robot when they was real blooming. They broke me up because I was doing an easy payment. They was like I wasn't gonna ever get through payment. I saw the interest that they piled up on me. I said, okay, if I can't pay for something I don't need,
Right, right,
and that just put me in that state of mind. I've been that way all my life.
right, right. I hear you. Well, I mean, sounds like you've been doing this for a while, and I mean, you know, and I say this just to throw this out there. If we pay 400 for each lot, there's no money in it for us.
No money.
No money. I mean, that's what the brand new homes are selling for is 400,000.
Oh yeah, I've heard that. Yeah,
Yeah. So
but
and
it's at a long period of time and interest and everything. You make some money. You you can hire a contractor and go there and build you one for 200,000. I mean, a nice home
right, right,
on your own property. Just hire your contractor,
right,
and some you come out cheap on that.
right, right. And exactly what you're kind of saying. You know, if we were to build something for 200,000 and they're selling for, and I'll throw this out there as well. I mean, we're not looking to build homes to live in ourselves. We're definitely
No, I
investors, so we're
understand.
looking to make some profit on the back end. We're not looking to, hit the lotto by any means, but if we're going to spend 200 grand to build a property that can sell for 400, and with all the costs involved with it, with clearing the lot and doing all that good stuff, and then being able to profit some on the back end, that's why I say, really we'd be looking to pay at most about 200,000 for 3 lots. And now that is cash, one lump sum payment like you're talking about, and us covering all the fees associated with the transaction. So we would be able to get one lump sum payment to you at 200 grand. But that is where we would need to be just in terms of the cash payment. Now, if you are wanting more, we can look into and talk about how we can get you paid more, but it wouldn't be that one lump sum payment. We would have to pay you off over time.
Yeah. Right.
And let me ask, with you, it sounds like you stay there and you have your garage there where you do the work. You know, how, I don't want to say serious, but when would you be looking to make this move, and how committed to it are you? Or if you don't get that price that you're asking, are you okay with just staying put?
Yeah. Yeah. It did. Yeah. We're gonna use. Yeah. If I get that within 6 months, I could be stepping out of here. It's they paying price whatever you want. want to do. But if I doesn't get that, then I might put it up to a year before I get out of it.
And now, what are you referring to specifically? If what doesn't happen in 6 months?
What doesn't happen in 6 months?
Yeah, what are you referring to with the 6 months and then the year? I wasn't following.
Oh, I can have everything that I want. I'm gone.
You're
So like
saying
I said, I have.
if you get the 400.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So what happens in 6 months if you don't get the 400?
Well, I just play along with it, and if it come close to that, then might put it to a year before I be able to step out of it.
Mm-hmm.
The
Okay.
more I get, faster I can move.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'll leave you with this, Mr. Lee. Like I said, we would be at 200. I wanted to at least make you that offer so that you have one in the back of your head and a phone number to reach out to in case anything does change on your end. Maybe the 6 months or the year passes, and the 200 is maybe the most reliable offer that you've received. I'd love for you to reach back out to me so that we can reconnect. If it's all right with you,
Okay.
if it's all right with
Yeah,
you,
it's fine. It's
I'd
fine.
yeah, yeah, and I'd love to round back with you just to kind of chat with you like we did today and see where things are at with you in that 6 months. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not depressed for anything. I'm enjoying life, and
Of
if
course.
I can keep my health, I can pretty well keep my thinking process going.
Right. Right.
But
Absolutely.
if my health fails, then my process thinking might leave me. It won't be as sharp, and I won't be able to think is the way I'm thinking now.
Right, right. Well, I pray that you stay in good health, and I hope that the next time I call you in, next 3 to 6 months, that you're just as healthy and we can have a similar conversation as we had today. How's that sound?
Okay, always nice to hear from you, man.
Absolutely,
I appreciate you calling.
absolutely. I appreciate you taking the call. I hope you have a good day. Okay.
Okay, you too.
All right. Bye now. He's not really serious. Do you really want to do that though? But ask him about the other property. He's just not ready to make a move in any. I mean, it's not like horrible is what he's asking, but it's just not gonna make sense for everything that's going on with the property. Probably be able to do like, I mean, I comped this back in the end of November. I don't imagine that the new home prices have changed so dramatically. But yeah, they're selling for like 450. If you can build 3 birdhouses there, like 1.35 million. Taking that at even 20%, still under 300. We're at 270. So, you can go optimistic, which isn't something that I would recommend, and go like 1.5. Let's just assume, I would have to verify the numbers. Let's just assume that the new homes are selling closer to 500 grand each, and he's able to build 3 there. 1.5 again, even if you were to pay 20%, you'd be at 300. Then you got to take into consideration the cost to clear the lot, tear down that house, tear down that workshop, get it build ready, and then account for an assignment fee. You'd probably be back down to like 250. Woo. just weird. I was gonna say I just excuse me. I was gonna say I just think he's uneducated, but he's not. He's been investing in cash for 30 years. That's why I got serious with him. I was like, look, bro, there's no money in it. If we're gonna pay you 400 grand each lot, he's asking he's asking what new homes are going for. That's why I said it. I was like, new homes are selling for 400, and you're asking for 400 for the lot. I got to pay 50 grand to get it ready. And then he started talking about 200. I mean, maybe, I don't know, whatever. He's not ready. No point in dwelling on it. Um, he's just looking for a friend to talk to, in all honesty, is what it seems like. You know what I mean? Like nobody's really made him an offer either, which is why I wanted to throw that out. I was like, look, bro, we can give you 200. Hopefully he at least considers or like thinks about it. I wanted to keep stressing like 200, 200, 200 grand, 200,000. Because it's almost like it seemed like if it wasn't 400, he was just brushing it off. But then he started talking about if 6 months goes by and I haven't gotten the 400, maybe I'll wait another 6 months. And I'm so well, what happens then? Well, I guess I'll just see how close we can get to the 400. It's like, okay, 200 is as close as you're going to get to the 400 for me at least. And that's like the max is what I had here, which I think maybe even higher than I would have preferred to go. No, 200 would be good. I think that's honestly like where we would need to be. That leaves 70 grand margin from 20% of new build construction. So to consider tearing down his house, tearing down the workshop, getting all three lots build ready, and an assignment fee, and just cash buyer negotiations to be able to leave some buffer in there in case they're not actually coming in at 20%, which they probably wouldn't be. But the area is hot enough where they might. So if they came in at 15%, yeah, then it's just already too tight. So 400, 200 is honestly already pretty tight. He bought his first property when he was in high school for cash, neighbor across the street. 3 months. Because, like, as much as he's not going to get that, I don't want him to get an offer for like 185 and forget that I offered him 200. You know what I mean? I just want to at least be tapping in, like, hey, what's going on? Have you gotten any other offers? Man. Ooh. And those old people never consider they can die any moment. That's what he was saying. Yeah. Yeah. In fact, since that area is a little hotter, I'm sure they'll buy like 20 versus 15. Yeah. Yeah. He was saying that about his health and stuff. And like, I hate to sound morbid, but nobody gets younger. So, like, the more time passes, the more I would imagine he starts considering a little bit more heavily selling it for what he can get and not for what he wants. At least that's my hopes. All right, this woman. All right, this woman. It's funny just reading your notes in here, Jared. Like she answered and acted like she couldn't hear me, or she answered twice and didn't say anything and acted like, you know what I mean. I have ARV of this at 200. 50, 60 in work. This looks like full rehab, but she did some bathrooms 10 years ago. I would just imagine it's going to be a full rehab. Say like max 70 grand. What did I say? MAO. I said 80. Get a little bit more conservative with that. I guess things have changed over the last 2 months, just in terms of it shifting to a buyer's market. I hope that was his phone that was acting up.
Leave a message.
Oh, she hung up with the quickness. I have to hit her once more. How much was she asking? 170. Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah.
Hello.
Hey Emily, how's it going? This is Derek.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing about yourself.
Not too bad.
Good, good. I was just following up. We've been going back and forth a little bit about your place over on First Street out in Conroe.
Right.
And were you still looking to sell that place there?
Yeah, we're still looking at it. We're trying to get done. Our family moved out, so we're still kind of in the process.
Gotcha.
Not a whole lot's happened, I think, since the last time we talked.
Right.
They're getting packed up, so.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
But yeah, we're still going to work with the realtor for starters, and then I'll get back with you if that not working in the way that I had hoped. So right
Gotcha.
now, I'd like to push for a little bit more than what you guys can offer us.
Sure, sure. That makes sense. That was actually going to be my question because you're right. It looks like we talked maybe at the end of last year, and that's kind of where you were at. You were working closely with a realtor. They were giving you some numbers, um,
Yeah.
and you were considering,
And
yeah,
your
just
numbers weren't quite as big as I wanted them to be.
right.
It's probably that's what we're gonna get, and I'll have to get over that. So,
And you
hopefully,
know, exactly. And you know what? That's why I just wanted to round back. I want to be sure that if it does come to that and things change on your end or anything like that, I'm just kind of in the right place at the right time to be able to help you out.
you sure are.
Perfect.
Can't wait.
Yeah,
Hopefully, I won't have to, but if I do, I'm looking forward to working with you then.
absolutely. What's just so I know, what's kind of your timeline looking like with the realtor right now?
Well, we were supposed to have had it to the point where it was empty, and then they could be starting to list it and get pictures taken like 2 weeks ago, but
Mm,
they're not moved out yet, so I'm still helping as best I can.
gotcha, gotcha. And have you put it together that listing agreement with the agent? They you have okay, okay.
No, we don't have anything finalized yet.
Gotcha. All right.
Okay, I gotta go. I have a meeting in just a minute, so I gotta run.
Absolutely. It was a pleasure talking to you, and I will talk to you soon. Okay.
Thank you. All right, bye.
Bye now. I kind of knew that I caught her at a bad time, so that was to be expected. But still no listing agreement. No listing agreement in place. Although she um, does want to take that route first to see if she can get higher offers on market, which she probably will. Um, However, she did mention that, and she knew. It sounded like it's funny. I feel like she thought I was you, Jared. Um, she knew where we were gonna be, like in terms of price, because I saw that you made her an offer range right at around 90 to 100. Um, I do actually think that's probably where she's gonna be getting offers. Because I think we may have gotten a little aggressive with that. We know much about the condition and the fact that she's talking about having all these issues. Yeah, the realtor wanted them to fix the property to get top dollar. Uh, I don't know. With things like this, you just got to keep your fingers crossed that it's not a full rehab. But with like squatting family members in there, I don't know. That just sounds like it's a mess. Um, she did mention that she probably will, and I mean, she like said it too. Like, we'll probably end up selling it for that. Nice woman, though. You know what I mean? She's very pleasant to speak with. No listing agreement in place, although she does want to take that route first to see if she can get higher offers on market. However, she did mention that she probably will end up selling for that amount we offered. Um, Family still in the property and in the process of getting out. That's another thing. I mean, if the family member doesn't get out, it sounds like they're waiting for that to happen before they put something together with the realtor. If enough time passes and I catch her at a good time where she's not driving or something, that's actually what I was going to get into next. Was like, how long are you going to, like, what's the story with the family member? How long are you giving them? What happens if they don't get out? Will the agent sell it? No, I already know the answer to that. The agent will not put it on market listing it saying that it comes with a problem tenant. You know, the family member squatting in property as is. I mean, maybe, you know what I mean? I've never seen something like that listed on market, but again, to be able to communicate that that is the benefit, like, and to be able to draw on experiences like the eviction property that we just went through. Like, we can help you with that if that's the route that you're wanting to take. At one point it's going to be too burdensome and bothersome for her to deal with, to where she will be willing to pass it off. You're telling me you can get me that price and you'll take care of the tenant that's in there? Yeah, take care of it by either putting money in his or her pocket or evicting them. You know what I mean? Follow up in 2 weeks, just the last day of the month. Kind of keep it at that. I'm gonna move this to offer made too. Just want to like try to create a habit of that as well. Just like uh, if we make an offer and they don't accept, to still follow up, every 2 weeks, depending on the situation, right? Uh, she's cool for sure, and there's still commission to pay as well. Realtor's always going to say to fix up so they can get more. Yeah, exactly. So she already opted against that. Like she knew she was not going to fix it up, although it sounded like her husband wants to. Uh, hmm. All right, I just wanted to do some real quick so files forward a bit. Now I'm going to run. Now I'm going to run. Appreciate you for hopping in here, Jared. Anybody else that taps in after the fact, appreciate you too. Do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe, notification bell, and check out. I'm not going to have this stuff in the description of this video, but check out my other videos. There's some descriptions down there that has the link to like my Instagram and Discord channel. I've had a few people reaching out to me recently, and I encourage anybody else who's either in the Houston market or Texas market or really anywhere, if they, you know, I've always said this, by no means am I some type of pro, but I know what it's like to have started out and not have any guidance or like have any direction or know where to start with things. So, I'd love to be able to point you in the right direction, help you out, assist you in any way that I can, particularly if you are in the Houston market. You know, the network is expanding out there, and every day I'm gaining more insight and knowledge of the market conditions in the area. So please feel free to reach out. I'd love to help however I can. Until the next one, appreciate you guys.